What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You're here to find out how to unlock Ultimate Bunny. Well, I just unlocked her 2 days ago and I already got her from 1 to 40 and I redid her again with the catalyst and energy activator, and now she's back at 23 again. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys exactly how I got her in under 3 days. People have been wondering how I was getting descendants fast, so I'm going to show you guys this exact process. Now, to some of you guys who've already known how to unlock descendants, this might be similar. You might already know the foundation of how to get specific pieces, but if you're new and want to get the ultimate descendants right away, I'm going to show you how I would do it based on the RNG and get my chances higher. So let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, first things first, okay, we need to go ahead and get to our access info. For those who are on console, it should be your touchpad, and for whoever, whatever your keybinds are for PC, mine's for J, and I get to the access info. Okay, so once we get to the access info, you guys know we need to go ahead and search up Ultimate Bunny. That's the first thing we need to do. Okay, so like I said, for the veterans who already been playing, you guys already know how to do this. Now for the new players, we click on Ultimate Bunny. Okay, now we need to figure out how to get each one of these resources. As you guys can see, I've already farmed her because I already grabbed her and I had a lot of extra over. So I'm going to go ahead and just break down each one just so I can show you guys. And then at the very end, I'll just give you guys some gameplay of Ultimate Bunny so you guys can decide if you really want to grab her now or later. So so for example, let's go ahead and go with the missing ones, but I'm going to go ahead and break down each one. So what you want to go ahead and think about, right, when you get to these resources is you want to go ahead and look up their info. How do we get these resources? Okay, so for example, the Repton, how do you get it? Well, we need to go to Kingston and we need to play it either on hard mode or on normal. Now, if you haven't reached hard mode or end game yet, you would only have the normal missions, and that's just what you got to do. And sometimes with the normal ones, you get less RNG or less % chance of actually getting the drop, and also it might just take longer, but that's not for all resources, that's just for some of them, right? So you have these missions, and then what you want to do is go ahead and click on one of these missions. For example, now this one said resource box, which means you can get it in the open world at one of these resource boxes, right? There's like a little orange box on the ground, as well as like this barrel that you can just open up and you'll get resources out of them. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you play into the game. Now for some of the resources, let's say for this one, for example, let's go to the next one here as we break this one down. So we got resource box, and that's what you just got to farm and pick up. So these are the two boxes that are open world resource boxes that you can just like destroy, right? So I want to go ahead and show you the resource ones with the actual missions in it. So here, for example, we have one where you have to do Echo Swamp normal difficulty, and then you have your hard difficulties at the bottom. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the normal ones, for example, that way everybody can access this, right? So as you guys can see, it selects and it shows us where the mission is, and then we'll just fast travel and then head to the mission. All right, so especially resources, it won't show you on the list, but if it says that's where you can get it from in the mission, it's more than likely going to drop from a yellow bar monster, and then you will end up getting that resource. Now, for the example, for the blueprints, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and break down the blueprints. The blueprints now sometimes require intercept battles on common or on hard difficulty. But for me personally, right, if I want to make my job a lot easier and I want to obtain these descendants as fast as possible, what I'd like to do personally is go through each one of these and it'll show me exactly what amorphous material pattern I need, right? So for example, this is 9, right? So we're going to keep this in mind, right? Take mental notes. We're going to see, all right, amorphous material 9. Okay, so then we go back, we'll click the next one, and it says 73 AA. So we got 973 AA, and then we go to the next one, we got 73. So we got 73 AA, 73, and then 9, right? And then we go to the next one, and then we go to 113 AA. All right, so this is just an example. I don't want to go through all of them. I just want to make sure I can remember it, so when I show you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so we go back out to our access info. All right, so we got 73 AA, 73, and 9, I believe, and then 113 AA, right? Yeah, so as you can see, 113 AA is giving me 10% chance to get the Ultimate Bunny Enhanced Cells blueprint, right? Which I need. So now our highest to get it is 10%. All right, so let's look at 73 AA. Okay, so 73 AA is giving us 10% as well. So now we have two missions that we can do, either for an intercept battle. No, I think intercept battle was 9. So for one of the fusion reactors versus another fusion reactor. And also you can look on the list further if you want an energy activator, then this would probably be the best one. And especially if you're going for Ultimate Valby 2 at the same time, I would highly recommend doing 73 AA. Now let's look at 73. All right, so 73, we got Kyle code now in replacement of Ultimate Valby. So do you want Kyle, or now do you want Ultimate Valby? This is another option that we would do. This is also at 10%, right? So now we have 3 different fusion reactors to deal with if we want to go ahead and decide which one we want to work on and farm, and also will benefit us with other descendants. So that is what I look for. I look for the highest percentage here. As you guys can see, which one we found, which was 10%. Whatever out of all the missions on the list will give you the highest percentage, that's the one you want to look for. So that's exactly what I do to get these materials fast for the descendants. All right, so now the ones that require, I believe it's, yeah, here we go. So for pure energy residue, for resources like this that require volts, I highly recommend getting Enzo. That's who I love to farm with to get these, because he just makes my job a lot easier. Now they made it a lot easier to do it without Enzo, so if you don't have Enzo, do not panic. You can still get this done. Now you just got to be a little bit sharper on your clicks or button presses, but you'll be able to do it, right? So once you unlock and get those bolts unlocked, then you will get the resources from them. Now let me show you guys for those who are new. So keep up, guys. Take mental notes. If you need to pause, rewind, or ask me questions in the comments, then by all means do that, right? So if we go back to our inventory, okay, now go to miscellaneous. Now we need precision code analyzers and precision code breakers to unlock these volts. So you want to go ahead and farm these as well. This is very important, right? Because this is how you would unlock these descendants fast, right? You want to have a supply of these all the time. Now when you're farming these missions and like doing the highest percentage, sometimes you'll end up doing missions that actually have a chance of dropping these, so you will end up getting it. So that's a plus right there. But I also have a video of this. I will put it on the end of this video so you guys can click and see what's the fastest way of farming these, so you'll have your supply pretty quickly. Now, so back to Ultimate Bunny, right? So once you have all of these resources completed, right, because I just showed you exactly how to farm them, and the fastest way to get a chance at dropping them, and also now I'm going to finish it off by showing you exactly what you need to do once you have all of these requirements finished, right? Because you're then going to need to craft this. So let's go ahead and head over to the place you would need to craft. So first things first, is in Albion, okay, where I'm currently at right now, as you guys can see. And you need to come all the way over here to Anais, who is our researcher, and she will be able to craft it. Now you would need gold as well, and stay tuned, guys. I will be making the fastest gold farm soon, so stay tuned for that if you're interested, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new, right? So we're gonna go ahead and head over to the city entrance. All right, so once you get here, go ahead and come all the way over here. All right, So once you come to Anais, you need to go ahead and go to the research request, right? Go ahead, click on that. Now we're going to go ahead and go to Descendant material. So in Descendant material, if you already have it, it'll usually pop up at the top if you have all the requirements. But for me, I have to scroll, right? So here it is, right? The Ultimate Bunny Enhanced Cells. So I need 450,000 gold and all the requirements to unlock this, right? And then it's going to take me a total of 18 hours. Okay, so if you get all the resources you need to unlock these and research them, go ahead and do that immediately because it takes a long time to get it done. All right, so it only requires mastery rank 1, so that means anybody can unlock this, right? So that is what you would need to do, and then you would need it to do that for all 4 pieces, or 3 pieces technically, right? So you would need to do that for all 3 pieces, and then the final piece is the Ultimate Bunny code. Now for this one, what we need to do is go ahead and figure out what requirements or missions we need to unlock in order to do this, because sometimes with these Ultimate Descendants, they require you to do hard mode bosses, so you would need to end up unlocking the hard mode bosses to be able to do it. Now some will require, or most will require, a different option instead of the intercept battles, like the void fusion reactors. Now me personally, I have done only the void fusion reactors and ended up getting it a lot faster than the intercept battles. But if you have a team and you're not playing solo like me, for example, you would then just get a team and then knock out the intercept battles, right? So for me personally, I like to see which one, like I said before, gives me the highest percentage, and also which one on that list, like we did before, can give me a chance at another descendant that I might be looking for. Now, I wanted to also mention, for example, if you ever get amorphous material patterns like this one, where you do like a defend Albion resources, these are leveling up fast missions, right? These little special operations, fast level up operations, these special operations, right? They will level you up fast. So if you unlocked a different descendant, what I like to do is hold on to descendants that I unlocked, and then look for another descendant at the same time, so that way when I have to farm an amorphous material from a special operation, I'll just use the level 1 descendant that I unlocked and level that descendant up while farming the amorphous material that I need to unlock Ultimate Bunny. So that's what I would do, and that's how I was able to unlock Ultimate Bunny. So if you guys enjoyed this actual guide of showing you the exact process, my thought process of how to unlock these descendants, then hey, I will do more. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.